شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتو یې پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening and welcome to this hour's news. I'm Suleiman Talash and this is RTA News. Today is Monday, the 21st of October 2024. Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, the administrative deputy of the Prime Minister, met with Qari Nurul Huda Ahmadi, commander of the 209th Al-Fatah Corps Air Brigade, and some Mujahideen of Saripal province. During the meeting, Qari Nurul Huda Ahmadi, the commander of the Air Brigade of 209 Al-Fatah Corps, gave information about the situation of the Mujahideen in this corps to the administrative deputy of the Prime Minister. He said that all the Mujahideen and the officers of 209 Al-Fatah Corps are trying to ensure territorial integrity and the security and peace of their countrymen and are ready to implement the orders and instructions of the Islamic Emirates leaders. On the other hand, Mr. Hanafi said that the Afghan nation has reached peace and prosperity after years, which is a great blessing, and the defense and security officials will not stop efforts to protect peace and stability. The spokesman of the Islamic Emirates said that 4 members of the seditionist groups were killed and 10 others were arrested in the operation of the special forces in the center of Ghor and Kunar provinces. Zabihullah Mujahid added that the masterminds of the attack on the Ghor-Daikundi highway were eliminated in the operation in the center of Ghor. We have more in the report. The Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan announced the operation of special forces against the seditionist group in the center of Ghor province and Kunar province. Zabihullah Mujahid, the spokesman of the Islamic Emirate, said that the masterminds of the attack on Shia people on the Ghor-Daikundi highway were eliminated in an operation by special forces in the center of Ghor province.
The Special Forces of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan had an operation in the center of Ghor province, which was carried out against the planners of the attack that took place on our compatriots in the province between Ghor and Daikundi and martyred 20 of our compatriots. At the same time, one of the planners of the attack was killed along with his bodyguard, and their weapon and ammunition was captured by us, and their hideout was destroyed. The spokesman of the Islamic Emirate also says that the special forces of the Islamic Emirate are determined to ensure the security of citizens and eliminate the seditionist group throughout the country. In the past 2 days, 10 of the seditionists have been caught, and another operation that was carried out in Kunar province last night and also killed 2 of the seditionists whose weapons and ammunition fell into the hands of our Mujahideen, and they also had planned some attacks on Kunar province. On the other hand, a number of citizens of the country welcome the security and will of the Islamic Emirate to eradicate the seditionist groups from the country. Today, Alhamdulillah, security is brought throughout Afghanistan under the rule of the Islamic Emirate, and the Afghan nation lives under the umbrella of security. We are satisfied with the security of the Islamic Emirate, and Islamic Emirate makes every effort to maintain security, especially in Bamiyan province. ISIS does not exist in Bamiyan, and security is good. The Islamic Emirate is trying so that ISIS does not take place in Bamiyan province. The Islamic Emirate adds that the group was led directly from Daesh centers in Baluchistan. They also carried out all their attacks under the direction of the leadership of Daesh Khorasan branch in Baluchistan. Maulavi Ataullah Umari, Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock, along with a delegation, visited Paktia province to assess the situation of forests.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock said that Mr. Omari, in a meeting with the local officials of the said province, said that in the past 3 years, more efforts have been made to protect the forests, and it has been decided to prevent deforestation, and guards should be appointed for forests protection. Maulavi Atiqullah Zizi, Deputy Director of the Art and Culture of the Ministry of Information and Culture, met with the officials of the European Union, UNICEF and UNESCO, including Rosa Otambavia, the head of the United Nations Organization's political mission in Afghanistan. In this meeting, Maulavi Atiqullah Zizi asked the head of UNAMA to help the said ministry in building public libraries, digital system, and satellite libraries. Mr. Azizi said that with the rule of the Islamic Emirate, smuggling, expropriation, and illegal excavation of historical monuments have been prevented, and asked the international community to play a constructive role in the restoration and protection of Afghanistan's historical monuments. Also, during this visit, the head of UNAMA promised to cooperate with the public library and art department, and said that she will work with Afghanistan in addition to humanitarian aid for literacy education. The delegation of the Ministry of Mines and Petroleum visited a number of mines in China. During this trip to China, under the leadership of Wahidullah Halimi, the chief advisor of the Ministry of Mines and Petroleum, the ministry's delegation visited the country's nickel, iron, aluminum, copper, cobalt, and polymetal mines, and visited with Jianchuan and JSCO, the representatives of factories. The ministry said that the representatives of these companies have shared their ideas and experiences with the Afghan delegation regarding processing plants and mines, and have promised full cooperation with the Ministry of Mines and Petroleum of Afghanistan in these areas. Officials of a number of companies and exhibitors who have participated in the second Afghan-Kazakh exhibition consider it important to hold such exhibitions in neighboring countries for the marketing of Afghan products. In this exhibition, 80 booths of Afghan products have been displayed. Let's see more in the report.
The second day of the Afghan-Kazakh exhibition continues with the participation of 69 companies, 80 booths, and 250 traders and capital from Afghanistan in the city of Almaty, Kazakhstan. The companies and exhibitors who have exhibited Afghan products in this exhibition consider holding such exhibitions important for the marketing of Afghan products.
People are very interested in Afghan products. One day passed and today is the second day of the exhibition, which is a very good market, and we have brought steam cookers. We had very good sales.
On the other hand, a number of Afghan citizens who have visited this exhibition expressed their satisfaction and said that exhibition can create a good basis for providing relations and trade between Afghanistan and Kazakhstan.
Alhamdulillah, the country is developing domestic products for sales and display. Not only the people of Afghanistan, but also the people of Almaty were happy.
The second Afghan-Kazakh exhibition, which opened on Sunday, continues for 4 days.
The Ministry of Interior Affairs has arrested 27 people in connection with criminal offenses in Nimroz. The ministry said that in the past 1 week, the officers of Nimroz Police Headquarters have arrested 27 people in connection with criminal offenses in the center and districts of the mentioned province. And the final one is that the Ministry of Energy and Water says that 3 development projects worth 13,492,000 Afghanis have been started in Janikhel and Omna districts, including the center of Paktika. According to this ministry, these projects include the construction of a dam, a water supply network for 80 houses, and the construction of Chateauroux well, which will be completed in the next 2 months. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا